At the end of his 4 years there, he left the state with a $2 billion rainy day fund. The second reason to vote for my dad is, in addition to being really good at what he does, he's also a really good man. And I can tell you, as his son, I've seen him close up in action. I've seen him when there's no cameras around. I've seen him well before he ever decided to run for office. And I can tell you that, like most Americans, he loves his family deeply. He loves his wife most of all. It used to be that he loved his kids next most of all, but now it's his grandkids. He's got 18 of those. But in addition to that, he loves his neighbors. He loves not just the ones that live near him, but all of God's children. And I can tell you, having seen him in action, what I remember as a 10-year-old, coming home one day and my dad telling me that there was a friend of ours in church whose 10-year-old had been diagnosed, or sorry, whose 14-year-old had been diagnosed with leukemia. And then watching the next couple of months as my dad got involved in their life and spent his nights and weekends at the hospital with that family, and helped write his will before he passed away. And then spoke at his funeral, and then spent time with him, with their family, after he passed away. About the 15-year-old girl who went missing, his partner's daughter. You know that story about what happened with her? She snuck out to a party, and her parents told her not to go to. She didn't come home the next morning. It was my dad's partner. He called my dad and said, "My daughter's not here. I need to take some time off to try to see what I can do to help find her." And my dad said, "You know, I don't know what your reaction would be. I think my reaction would have been, I'm so sorry to hear that, Bob. Take as much time as you need. Let me know how I can help." That's not who my dad is. My dad gets involved. He said, "Well, Bob, I'm going to come help you find her." And then he called a company-wide meeting and said, "Who's with me? Who wants to come help find her?" Everyone raised their hand. They shut down the office. They went to New York. I won't go through all the details, but they printed up a couple 100,000 flyers, passed them out, and within a couple of days they had helped find her. And you think about what the impact that had on that young girl's life, and that whole family's life. She's a mom now, and a wife. And I can tell you the reason my dad is running is he cares deeply about people. He wants very much to help all Americans get back on their feet, to keep the American dream alive. In addition to being a great president, he will be a great role model and a great man. I love him an awful lot. I think Americans, as they're getting to know him, are loving him more and more.
That's right.
The Democrats have spent a lot of money trying to turn him into something that he's not. I loved the line after the last debate. People ask me, how come you have so much momentum right now? What's the cause of it? Well, it's because the Democrats spent so much time and effort trying to make my dad look like someone that he's not. That when he got up there and shattered all of that at the debate, and people said, "Oh my goodness, he's smart and he's a good man too," that they realized that all those lies the Democrats have been telling were true. And as a result, we've had all this momentum. So I'm going to end by asking you one question. Are we going to win Ohio? Thank you for being here. If you haven't voted already, get out and vote. Paul Ryan's going to be in Belmont tomorrow. So go there and give him a warm welcome like you've given us. If you already have voted, knock on your neighbors' doors. Make sure that they voted. Make calls. Get to the victory centers. Do everything you can. We need to win. It is imperative. We have no choice. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Thank you.
Don't go anywhere.
I'd like to make one quick announcement. If you all are planning on coming to the Paul Ryan event tomorrow at 12 o'clock at Valley View Campgrounds in St. Clairsville, Leslie Haas will have the tickets if you can just see her. But for now, if I could get you to kind of migrate towards the bushes here and turn around, we're going to try to take a picture of the bus and everybody can see her. We appreciate it.
Can I get a picture with you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, someone's going to have to take the picture. Be there if I put the video on Facebook.
No.
Would you be willing to take a picture?